Got one on that one too?
Yeah. It's a hell of a life.
I know it.
Excuse me.
Whoa, what's up?
Oh. Please brace yourself as you are getting ready to watch. Check 1, 2.
My daughters, right? They're 17 and 20. One will be 18 this year. They never seem to amaze me because they always come up and their friends come over and they bring stuff like this. They went out one night and they bought, I think, 3 different kinds of these. They just went on a microphone, whatever, buying spree one night. This is not a review on a Party Machine microphone either. Welcome back to another video from Dude Let's Fish, and I'm so freaking pumped about this video. I went out Monday. My buddy, Crappy Jerry, y'all remember Crappy Jerry? He's like the guy that you know, took me crappie fishing and showed me how to crappie fish and how to rig stuff and blah, 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 because I didn't know jack crap about it. Me and Crappy Jerry, I don't want to call him Crappy Jerry. He's not crappy, but he's a crappie catching machine. Like insane. He calls me, he's like, hey man, what's going on? I'm like, not much. He's like, what are you doing Monday morning, say 7 o'clock? I'm like, let me check my calendar. I ain't got shit. So he's like, hey, I found a load of crappie. He's like, we can go there and we can catch our limit in probably, you know, 2 or 3 hours, something like that, which didn't take that long. You know, in the summertime, a lot of people think that, you know, the crappie fishing ain't that good. Well, it is good. They are deep, and it's pretty much like the winter time when you go out in the winter and the water's like 39 degrees or something like that. It's the same thing pretty much, except it's warmer water, but you catch them the same way. You freaking just go, you know, you drop down your minnow or your, you know, whatever you're fishing with, like your hair jig or whatever, and just kind of hold it there. But they are a little bit more finicky in the summertime, just because I don't know why. So I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I do know, okay? We're on the same level, okay? I don't wanna be that guy. Anyway, like if you use live bait, you can just catch more faster. And I love using artificials, but the way he had his setup, the way that we did it was pretty cool, and it was like nonstop, it was intense, and I loved it. Dude's like 81 years old. If I can make it to 81, and hop on docks like him and get unhung from boat slips and hop back in the boat like he's 31, dude, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. Jerry's a crappie catching machine. Threw your minnow and everything.
Yeah, that's all right, because he didn't swallow hooks. I get ahead of the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw my minnow. I mean, I can't even get out of the bottom of the boat.
I know.
Yeah, right with my minnow.
And don't let Crappie fool you, because he can catch bass just as well. Takes me out, had some minnows. We've got I don't know if you can see the cooler in the background. Anyway, I got a cooler right there. It's an Engel cooler. I got the same cooler as him because he's my hero and I want to be like him. It's kind of like a Yeti, or, you know, it just looks like a cooler. You know, it's a bait tank, but it's a cooler looking deal. Got an aerator in it, whatever. So he went down to SML Tackle Shack and filled up with some minnows, and we went through just about all the milk. But it was super fun because one of the ways he was fishing, let me just show you. Like a basic split shot sinker and just like a little gold eagle claw hook that you buy at Walmart for like 99 cents for however many tons. Just drop it down, watch them on live scope, and eat them. But he was in the back of the boat, and then I was up. He let me get up front because he was catching them. And he was like taking fish off and putting minnows back on, and he just stayed in the bottom of the boat, like putting a line here, putting a line there, and then I had my lines up. Well, he would have 2 on, so I'd have to put my rod down, pick up one of his rods, reel his fish in. But dude, he smoked me. And he was in the back of the boat and wasn't even using live scope. He was just tossing it off to the side. We were in the general area where these crappie were, and they wouldn't on like they wasn't on brush. There was like bait around. There was a lot of stuff going on live scope. It was just crazy the way that he was like, and I was doing the same thing. It was like we had the same rigs and the same, like we both had menace, but he spanked me, and that's okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, another one hits the fan.
It's full grown.
Half grown.
Half grown.
All right. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, boy.
He done grown.
Yeah, he's a grown one.
Been swallowing the hook.
Mine too. We got bias.
Bassiola.
That's okay. Another way that I really like I really like this, is these little slip bobbers. So the bobber stopper goes on first, and then the weight. You run your line through it, and I think you put your split shot after that. I'll do a tutorial on it after this video. Then you put your hook. So you set your bobber stopper however deep you want it. So you throw out there, and you just kind of let that one set, right? And I think we had ours set for like 12 feet, and we was in like 17 foot of water. So when it drops down, it's like dangling right above the craft. You just kind of set that to the side, right? And then you take your other one, and that's where you jig it. And Jerry, high class mofo, he's got two Garmins. He's got the 126, I think, on the front and the back. He's got it networked to where he can see what's going on up front from his back monitor, or from his back unit, which was cool. I mean, that was something new I didn't know he got. He was seeing what I was looking at, and then he was just kind of whatever. So I would sit there and vertical jig, or just kind of throw the minnow down there and just hold it and watch the fish come up and eat it and whatever. Then the bobber goes in, and it can get chaotic, but it's so much freaking fun to fish like this. And it's like, oh man, you fishing with live bait? Yeah, I am fishing with live bait, because I'm keeping these fish and I'm eating these fish. I eat the fish. Like, I don't care. I'm not in no tournament. I'm not, which I will jig for them, and I do like that. But it's just, if you want to catch a lot quick, then fish with live minnows, or minnows, however you say it. Super fun. I think we caught like 49 is what we caught. Maybe, my math is not what it used to be. Actually, my math has never been, okay? Because I failed every year in high school math, summer school, note it. Ask anybody, ask my wife, whatever, she'll tell you. And I was in LD classes too, because I just can't do numbers, So that explains a lot with me, right? It's all good. I'll take it. So was Tom Cruise. He was in LD classes too. So, but no, it was so much fun, like going out with Jerry and just fishing and catching crappie and if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, that I did break a rod.
Yeah. He's a keeper.
Keeper.
How in the world can you lose a float?
Here's the cool thing about Denali, all right? I texted my guy the same day I broke a rod, because that was the only rod I had that was a 7.6 prime, which is that's the Denali line of crappie rods or panfish, whatever. It's a light rod, so very whippy. Whip it. Whip it! These showed up today. That was 3 days ago. Go get you some, okay? Matter of fact, let me hit that code one time. Let me see what that code is. Hold up. DLF 2022 will get you 30% off any rod you want on Denali's website. Go get some, because that's pretty good not being on the staff. Love these prime rods. This is a Lose speed spool, speed spin, light spinning reel. Walmart. I didn't even order these from Lew's. I got them at Walmart for 18 freaking dollars. I've had this reel for probably, I don't know, 2 years. When did I start crappie fishing? No, last year. I got them last year. So I've got 3 of these reels, and now I've got 2 of these 7.6 crappie rods and my little 6.6 or 6 foot or whatever it is. Look, still got the tag on it. Watch that.
Oh, yes. All right.
Yeah, boy. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah,
He's a eater.
taco.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get him. Yeah, was that a white one?
White perch.
Taco. Get over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crappie.
Yeah.
No.
White bass.
We can't catch no crappie. All them fuckers are moved in.
Jerry's 81, 82, just retired 6 months ago. He retired from Yokohama Tire, which is like a big plant around Roanoke, and then started his own tree business after he retired. And then he just retired from his tree business back in January. 81? And homeboy's climbing trees with a freaking saw and grinding stumps? Dude, he's a man. If something goes down, I'm calling Jerry, right? He going, Thanks for watching. Catch me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Come on! Catch you on the flip flop.
Most coordinated, let they're gonna pull a
Yeah,
rod.
we get him in. We get him in the back.
We get them in one way or the other.
Yeah. It's a little sweet spot right here.
Yeah.